Summer wind whispers low. Empty swing moves just for show. I remember your laughter in the sun. Now the swing's still and the day feels done. We danced barefoot across the grass, but the moments we had, they didn't last. When the swing went still, I felt the pain, echoes of love that can't remain. I reach for you, but you're not there, only the empty air. Crickets hum a soft, lonely tune. Moonlight shining through the afternoon. I trace the chains where our joy once swung, silent reminders of songs unsung. The porch creaks under my feet alone. I hear our whispers like a fading tone. I thought this swing would always hold the warmth of us, the stories told. When the swing went still, I felt the pain, echoes of love that can't remain. I reach for you, but you're not there, only the empty air.
Even in the wind, I see you walking away.
Your shadow in the dust, traces left where we once stood. The sun falls slow across the field and nothing feels like it should. Your shadow in the dust fades with every passing day. I reach for you in empty air, but you've gone away. The fence still holds our names carved deep, but the letters start to fade. Even the creek whispers low of the promises we made. I hear your laughter in the wind, it lingers for a while, but all the trails you left behind lead to an empty mile. If only dust could hold your warmth, I'd kneel down and call your name. But the earth keeps you where it will, and I remain the same. Your shadow in the dust reminds me love can't slip away. I chase it through the open fields, but it cannot stay. Evening falls across the barn, long shadows stretch and sway. I linger where you once stood, but you've been been gone all day.
Whispers through the pines, and I trace the night for signs. We watch the sky from that old porch swing. Your laughter flew on the breeze of spring. But time moves slow and love moves fast. One star fell and our moment didn't last. One star fell too soon tonight. Took your smile from my sight. All I have are shadows and tombs. Where that one star fell too soon. I walked the road we carved in sand. Your hand slipped right through my own hand. The creek still hums our old refrain, but nothing can bring you back again. I light a candle for the dreams we knew. Hold the night as it holds the dew. If heaven listens, I hope it hears the song of one star that fell too soon. One star fell too soon tonight. Took your smile from my side. All I have are shadows and tombs. Where that one star fell too soon. Moonlight spills across the floor. Shadows dance, but you're no more. I walk the fields where we used to lie. The stars above just caught my sight. Every corner of this empty town echoes with your name, but you're not around. Where the moon found my tears last still hums our old refrain, but I can't hear your voice again. I trace the sky, I call your name, but the moon alone knows my pain. I lay my heart beneath the pines, where the night keeps your love in lines. Though you're gone, I feel you near. Where the moon found my tears, you appear. Where the moon found my tears last night, it held my sorrow in its silver light. Every shadow and every breeze carries the whisper of memories. Night held its breath, and the stars turned their gaze away. When the stars looked away, I felt your hand slip from mine that day. Every shadow, every sigh fell quiet beneath the darkening sky. When the stars looked away, all the words we left unsaid would stay. Every tear, every plea faded with the night. Away from me. The porch swing sways in the gentle breeze. I hear your laugh through the whispering trees. The moon hides behind a clouded veil, and I follow your memory down a lonely trail. Don't reach back. The stars
the stars looked away. I carried your memory through every day. Every whisper, every tear. The night remembers, but you're not here. Evening fades, the night grows long. I tip my hat to the love gone wrong. The stars return, but they don't know the heart I lost in the dark below. I remember the porch and the sweetness of our summer days, when sweet tea turned bitter, the sun hid behind a cloud. Your laughter slipped away like the ice in my glass, and the words we promised never came back. When sweet tea turned bitter, everything we held felt smaller. Every kiss, every glance faded like sugar in a fleeting dance. The swing still creaks where we once sat. The old fan hums a lonely chat. I pour my glass, but it's not the same. Your name lingers in the amber frame. Don't look back, the taste has changed. The love slipped away. If summer could last, the sugar stay. We'd never let our hearts drift away. But the heat fades, the shade grows cold, and the sweet teas turn bitter, just like old. Every sigh, a toast to the love that waved goodbye. Evening falls, the fireflies hide. I tip my hat to the love that died. The porch is still, the glass is dry. Sweet tea turned bitter, I can't deny.
Some leaves fall and take more than just a season with them. When autumn took my love, the leaves fell like our dreams, golden red and drifting down into cold and silent streams. When autumn took my love, I felt the wind steal your touch. Every tree I walked beneath whispered I had lost too much. I hear your laughter in the wind, see your eyes in the fading light. But the days grow shorter now and the nights stretch on too bright. I called your name through the orchard, only the rustling leaves answered back. If I could hold the season still, I'd keep you here where hearts remain. But autumn claimed you from my arms and left me with the rain. When autumn took my love, the world turned quiet and gray. Every leaf reminds me still of the warmth that slipped away. Evening shadows stretch the fields. The wind hums through the empty barn. And though the song of summer fades, your memory keeps me warm. Even the crickets hold their breath when love is gone. The fields are still tonight, no whisper in the breeze, just the silence between the crickets and the ghost of memories. Silence between the crickets is louder than your goodbye. Every star I see above seems to ask me why. Porch we used to share, your laughter lost to the dark. Even the fireflies hesitate, as if they've forgotten their spark. I called your name through the night, and only the wind replied. If love could linger in the dust, I'd keep you where the shadows play. But the crickets sing no more for me, and the night stole you away. Silence between the crickets echoes in the hollow of my heart.
Every whisper of the wind reminds me we're apart. Morning light creeps through the pines. The dew holds nothing but the past. And though the world awakes again, the silence seems to last.
The wind moves across the plains, but you're gone, and even wild horses can't find you.
Wild horses can't find you. And through the fields where morning dew once knew, every trail, every fence we pass holds the memories I thought would last. Wild horses can't find you, no matter how far or more pursue. Every heartbeat, every cry echoes through the hill, under the sky. The sun sets slow, the horizon burns. I ride along where the river turns. Your laugh drifts by on the evening wind, but the chase is over and I can't begin. Don't look back, the wind knows where you've gone. If love could run as free as the plains, we'd never know these heartache pains. But the wild horses fade in the dust, and I'm left alone with a love I trust. Yeah, wild horses can't find you. Through the meadows, the sky so blue, every whisper, every sigh carries your shadow as I ride by. Night drifts in, the stars appear. I tip my hat to the love so clear. The fields are wide, the path is through, but wild horses can't find you. the room where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. I see the ashes of love we used to hold. The embers gone, the smoke still drifts, your laughter lost in a rift, where the fire died cold. Our story left in shadows untold. I reach for warmth, but the flames are gone, and I'm left here trying to move on. Your coat still hangs by the door. I remember nights that are no more. The whiskey's gone, the clock ticks slow, but nothing fills the void I know. Love can fade, even where hearts once stayed. If I could light it once again, I'd hold you close, forget the pain. But the fire sleeps, the night is bold, and here I sit, where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. Memories burn in silence uncontrolled. I whisper your name to the empty room, hoping the night might lift this gloom. The wind drifts through the broken pane, carrying echoes of our lost refrain. The hearth is dark, the world turns old. I linger still, where the fire died cold. Morning breaks, and I still feel your touch in the dew, your touch in the morning dew. The field's away, but I miss you. Sunlight through the cottonwood, but only emptiness fills the wood. Your touch in the morning dew, every memory brings me back to you. I walk the roads where we once lay, feeling your hands in the early day. The rooster crows
on slow. I remember love we used to know. The porch swing sways in the gentle breeze, yet your touch is gone among the trees.
Love that fades, leaves just whispers in the glades.
If I could catch the morning light, I'd hold your hand through the endless night. But the dew dries and you're not near, yet I still feel you here. Your touch in the morning dew, a tender ghost forever true. I trace the field where dreams once grew, hoping the wind might bring me you. Evening falls, the meadow sighs. I hum your name beneath fading skies. Your touch remains, a gentle clue in every drop of morning dew.
I walked a room where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. I see the ashes of love we used to hold. The embers gone, the smoke still drifts. Your laughter lost in the rift, where the fire died cold. Our story left in shadows untold. I reach for warmth, but the flames are gone, and I'm left here trying to move on. Coat still hangs by the door. I remember nights that are no more. The whiskey is gone, the clock ticks slow, but nothing fills the void I know. Love can fade, even where hearts won't stay. If I could light it once again, I'd hold you close, forget the pain. But the fire sleeps, the night is bold, and here I sit where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. Memories burn in silence, uncontrolled. I whisper your name to the empty room, hoping the night might lift this gloom. Drifts through the broken pane,
carrying echoes of our lost refrain. The hearth is dark, the world turns old. I linger still where the fire died cold.
The shadows, they linger under the cottonwood where we used to be.
Shadows under the cottonwood, where your laughter once made life feel good. I trace the ground where we once stood, but only silence fills the neighborhood. Shadows under the cottonwood, every glance reminds me of what I should. Love that slip like the autumn leaves, fading quietly among the trees. Your hand in mine, a summer's breeze. We carved our names in memories. The creek nearby hums our forgotten tune, while shadows stretch beneath the moon. Some hearts stay, some hearts stray. Some shadows never fade away. If I could turn back just one day, I'd hold you close and make you stay. But seasons pass and love withdrew, and all I see are shadows of you. Shadows under the cottonwood, every moment whispers what we could. The sun sets slow, the world moves on, yet your memory lingers after you're gone. Evening falls, the wind sighs low. I wander past where our wildflowers grow. Shadows lengthen, hearts unfold, stories of love left untold.
Rain came quietly,
but she left even quieter. She left with the morning rain, carried off by winds I couldn't chase. The windows fogged with silent tears, and the dawn couldn't hide her face. She left with the morning rain, and I'm standing in the puddles of our past. Every drop reminds me how she went away. Too fast, too fast. The porch still holds her fading scent. The kettle sings an empty tune. Even the old oak in the yard seems to whisper that she's gone too soon. I call her name through stormy skies, but the rain just answers back. Every step I take across the yard feels like walking an empty track. If love could stay in drops of rain, I'd catch her in my hands again. But she's gone with the morning mist, and nothing remains. She left with the morning rain, leaving echoes in every room. The heart she carried out the door left only gloom. Evening comes, the sky still weeps, clouds rolling like her sigh. I trace her steps along the dirt, but she doesn't say goodbye. I watched it burn low, and then disappear. Your chair's empty on the porch. The swing still sways without your touch. Night settles like it always knew. I'd be waiting, thinking of you. When the porch light faded, I felt the cold. Shadows whispered stories untold. Every step you never made echoes still where memories stay. Wind hums through the old screen door. Every creak reminds me more of summer nights and laughter gone, the mornings waking all alone. Don't look back, let the night hold you. If time could bend, I'd call your name, but nothing's ever quite the same. Yeah, when the porch light faded, I felt it all. Silent prayers against the wall. Every word we never shared lingers softly in the air. Crickets rise to greet the dark. Stars align like a question mark. I tip my hat to the skies above and remember the way you love.
Flows in it. Your name in the river song carries the echo of what went wrong. Every ripple, every wave brings back the love I couldn't save. Your name in the river song follows me even though you're gone. And every bend, every turn holds the fire, the love I yearn. The banks are quiet, water slow. I hear your laugh in the undertow. The sunlight dances, the shadows play, but your warmth has drifted away.
Don't come back. The river remembers what I cannot.
If love could float on the current's breeze, I'd hold you close with gentle ease. But the river flows where I can't go, and I'm left with only what I know. Yeah, your name in the river song carries the weight of the love so strong. Every whisper, every plea flows past me, but you're not with me. Evening falls, the current slow. I tip my hat to the love I know. The river hums through night and day. Your name keeps floating away. The sun leans low over the pasture. Shadows stretch along the fence. I walk this path where we used to meet. The fence posts creak beneath my feet. Your
Laughter's gone, but the boards still know every secret that we used to show. The fence still waits for you through the mornings drenched in dew, through every storm, every lonely sky. It stands while I just wonder why. The field has grown wild where we once stood. The wind hums softly through the timber wood. I trace your shadow in the fading light. The fence remembers every night. If time could turn and bring you back, I'd find the trail and follow the track. But boards and nails can't hold the past, and some memories are built to last. The fence still waits for you through the mornings drenched in dew, through every storm, every lonely sky. It stands while I just wonder why.
Didn't hear it coming.
Just a shadow in your eye, your coat left hanging by the door. The room feels smaller than before. Curtains sway but don't console. Empty echoes fill the soul. A whispered goodbye in the night, soft as the fading light. Every word you didn't say lingers here where I stay. Coffee cold on the windowsill, I trace your name, I always will. Footsteps fade, but still I hear the ghost of love I held so near. Don't turn back, let it go. If hearts could speak without a sound, we'd find the pieces lying round. But silence keeps what we can't claim. Love remains a quiet flame. Yeah, whisper goodbye in the night, carried away without a fight. Every tear I didn't show flows where only memories go. Streetlights hum along the lane, your shadow dances in the rain. I tip my hat to what we had, a whispered goodbye, gentle, sad. The band plays slow, and I held your hand one last time. The hall was bright, but hearts were dim. I spun you close, but felt the end. Your dress swirled like the fading light. I knew that night would steal the fight. The last dance in Dallas, every step we took was timeless. The music carried what we knew, a fleeting love, a final view. Glances met, didn't stay. Feet kept moving, hearts astray. Every twirl and every sway echoed words we couldn't say. Don't turn back, let it end tonight. If memories could hold on tight, we'd dance forever in the night. But time demands its final song, and love moves slow, then drifts along. Yeah, the last dance in Dallas felt like forever, then it passed us. Every laugh and every tear stayed behind in the chandelier. The lights went dim, the floor grew still. I tipped my hat, I swallowed the thrill. You walked away into the night, leaving me with fading light. Room stayed warm, but you were gone. One small candle on the table, fighting shadows on the wall. It used to light up both our faces, now it barely shines at all. When the candle burned alone, I knew the truth had come. Love don't die in darkness, it just runs out of someone. You said forever like a promise, whispered easy just like prayer. I didn't see the wick was thinning, or the space you left right there. I stayed still and watched it shake. If love's a flame we tend together, I held on too long. You walked out with all the air and left my fire on.
axe runs cold, the light gives in, and I don't strike a match again.